On January 1st, 2025, New Year's Day, Joey Badass drops a freestyle titled The Ruler's Back, and he takes jabs at Kendrick Lamar. And not only did he take shots at Kendrick, he even took a jab at the West Coast.
Too much West Coast dick licking.
Trying to revive the legendary East Coast West Coast beef. Kendrick Lamar has a song titled Peekaboo on his GNX project. And on that song he said,
"Bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand."
And that's the reason why Joey Badass ended up saying,
"This ain't boom bap, nigga. This that boom bow bing. We could run a fair one. I knew some real hitters, but I ain't never fear none."
And yeah, that's cool and all, but in my opinion, I feel like Joey Badass missed his window. In terms of going for the top spot, dissing Kendrick, Joey Badass hasn't really made an impact, to be honest. And mind you, I'm a Joey fan, so this is not even me hating or anything like that. I'm a Joey Badass fan. I've been listening to him since he was in high school. And yeah, Joey's always been nice. He's always been a beast. And his 1999 mixtape will go down as one of the best mixtapes of all time. And yeah, I give him that, but Kendrick doesn't have to respond to you. You're not owed a response. And I get it, there's a feeling of being competitive, and this is not the first time Joey Badass dissed or took a jab at Kendrick, because back when Kendrick Lamar went crazy on Big Sean's song Control, Joey was one of the people that responded right back to Kendrick.
He set yourself up for that one, man. The king in New York, we ain't just gonna let that one hang.
And yeah, Joey did his thing on there because Kendrick Lamar wanted more competition with people in the rap game. I mean, at least with the people that he named. And Joey Badass wasn't on that list of rappers that Kendrick Lamar named on the verse. And when asked about his response on Illuminati Part 2, this is what Joey said.
The only rapper to shoot back?
Shot back in time and fashion.
Oh, you mean the only one who hit? That what you mean? I don't know. Nah, but I just do me. Kendrick, that's the homie and shit. Like, competitive sport. That's what hip hop is about. So.
Basically, it's all hip hop.
Yeah, it's nothing but hip hop. Like, with me and Kendrick, we just had a show in Seattle. That shit was fucking bananas, B.
So with Joey dissing Kendrick Lamar a decade plus later, I can see there's no animosity, no hate, nothing like that. It's just him being competitive. And I understand that because Joey is no slouch. I'm not saying that Joey Badass can't rap, he can't go at somebody. He could do his thing, he could go. But on the Ruler's Back freestyle, he brings up that he's not really brought up in the conversation of top rappers and things of that nature, and even claimed the King of New York. Man, when it comes to that name, the King of New York, everyone's the King of New York. Everyone always names themselves the King of New York, but like no one is living up to it, and Joey isn't either, despite him having bars, despite him being skilled, witty, and all of that. This isn't a video talking about the lack of skill that he has, because we all know Joey has skills, but the diss was cool. It wasn't crazy to the point where the internet is breaking. I mean, yeah, it went sort of viral. People are talking about it and stuff like that, and it's still trending. As you see on the screen, it's still trending. But with Kendrick Lamar having one of the biggest beefs of all time with Drake and having a massive W, he's not gonna just go back and forth with Joey Badass. Like, he's not doing that. For one, it won't benefit Kendrick whatsoever. 2, he's more focused on the Grammys. 3, he's more focused on the Super Bowl. He has the GNX Deluxe that's dropping pretty soon, and he might have an album coming out as well after that. He's going on tour. There's other more important stuff he's focused on than going back and forth with Joey Badass, respectfully. Which is why Ray Vaughn and Daylight, especially Ray Vaughn, TDE's Ray Vaughn, he responded back to Joey on Kendrick Lamar's Heart Part 6, and he was going in. He pretty much was telling Joey, like, you don't just get to go after the top guy like that. Like, if you're gonna go after him, you gotta go through us, essentially. That's pretty much what he was doing. And he wasn't scared to tag Joey Badass on his Instagram post neither, letting everybody know that, yeah, I'm talking about him.
Was with the sneak diss and taking shots at us, then hide the Uzi. Cause the only badass the world was recognizing is Boozy.
Yeah, I just think it's too late for Joey Badass to be going at Kendrick now in 2025. And this is not me saying that Joey hasn't put the work in throughout the years and stuff, but you know, after he dropped his first jab at Kendrick a decade plus ago, you know, he should have worked harder and figure out more ways to make an impact in New York. And not saying he hasn't made somewhat of an impact and made history with that mixtape. Of course, Joey Badass gets busy, we know this, but he's no king of New York and he's no world champion.
World champion of what?
I don't know, I just don't see Kendrick Lamar directly responding to Joey Badass. I feel like the closest thing to Kendrick responding to Joey is maybe if he defends the West Coast and talks a little bit more about that, about people taking jabs at the West, because remember, Joey Badass said,
Too much West Coast dick licking.
and that's it. I don't think Kendrick Lamar is going to be rapping about Joey. I just don't see it. But hey, who knows? Kendrick Lamar, you know, he could be unpredictable at times, and hey, if he got time, you know, he might just do it. But I just don't see that happening. Joey just has to be more consistent with his music and be more active before coming at someone like Kendrick Lamar. Have more of an impact. And if you're gonna diss Kendrick or diss whoever, make sure the diss hits. Make sure that it's a diss that Kendrick Lamar has no choice but to answer. That type of diss. But if you're not doing that and just taking jabs, yeah, you can rap, but a lot of people can rap. It doesn't mean that, you know, he's gonna respond to you. So yeah, I still rock with Joey. I love his 2000 album that he dropped. I believe it dropped maybe a year or two ago. It's a pretty good project, so if you haven't heard it, you know, y'all could listen to it. But as for a back and forth between Joey and Kendrick, Joey ain't messing with Kendrick. He ain't touching him. Even if K-Dot was to respond, K-Dot would do damage to Joey Badass. Man, it's crazy how Kendrick Lamar was disrespectful with that King New York thing. Dude's from Cali and he called himself the King of New York on Control. Till this day, that's wild to me. That's Kendrick. If you got to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, it would help me so much. Comment down below anything Joey, Kendrick related. Subscribe if you're new and enjoy videos like this. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm out.